That was a long 12 miles, I tell you. And exhausting. It's totally exhausting to the point of like, you feel depressed, you feel like, oh my God, I can't, what if I slip when I'm this exhausted? And I'm so glad to be down, but I really wanted to show you this. Isn't that beautiful? So, Lindy, you went up and did your thing, and you had a...
Yeah, I also exhausted myself, and I felt depressed that I wasn't stronger and that I couldn't go on, and there were people coming behind me, and they seemed to be very fresh and ready to stay overnight in the cabin, which is a dream of mine. But so far I haven't increased my distance yet.
Right. That's kind of like how it was for me a year or so ago, so I wouldn't be concerned about it. There are some days where it's just like you just go as far as you go.
Yeah.
And today I went as far as I went, which was all the way to the frigging summit. And, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. I ate a lot of nuts up there. I had a handful of pecans, right? And that was really good. I don't think I want to do these on fasts ever again. These hikes on fasts ever again. Well, that's how I'm feeling right now, anyway. And I'm kind of concerned about my weight, because I've been doing this exercise and the Ashtanga, and I don't have any body fat because it's just I'm just like muscle, and the weight thing is a little concern to me. I wonder what foods I can eat and stay fasting or partial fasting and put on weight with. Interesting situation. Regularly I'm 6 foot. I was like I'm a lightweight, right? And I've been regularly all my life around 145 pounds. There was a stage when I put on some weight when I was in my late 20s, went up to 160. But more recently I've been in that 140 range, but in the last few months I measured myself just the other day and I'm like 130 and change. I think it was low 30s. And it was kind of a shock, because when I had the shingles I went down to 128 pounds. I remember that, and that was like after a major 3-month illness. But anyway.
But you want to do it with asthma, right?
But it's the asthma thing that really is a struggle. Right? And if I overeat, then the asthma comes on, and then I have to use the inhaler. And so maybe it's time to really buckle down and find if I can get some herbs or something that... I'm not sure what to do here, but maybe there's got to be a way out.
The weather was beautiful, right?
Oh man, yeah, the weather was... Oh, it was cold. It was really cold. Yeah. There was frost on the ground in patches that didn't get heat by the sun earlier on, and there was quite a bit of frost on the ground up top too. So it's definitely freezing up there. So now we've got the drive down, and take a look at this before we close out. Thanksgiving 2020, and
yes.
Boy, what a Thanksgiving these hikes have been, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Yeah. And to be able to do it. Bam! Oh, I'm so glad to get out of my boots and stuff. I was like almost moaning when I came down and got in the car. I just laid on the back seat for a couple of minutes and feels much better now.